y'all was on the road this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Condolences, DC. Was that the first show?
Thank you.
back?
Yes, Tampa and
Jacksonville.
Yes, sir.
How did that feel?
It was one of them ones where you don't know. You could train yourself for a fight, but shit, that nigga coming in and hit your ass one good time. You like, God damn, I ain't trained for that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just stepping stool that I just really had to go ahead and step over because I got to, and I'm conditioned for it from when my cousin passed. So when my cousin passed, I had to hurry up and go back to work. So I knew what it felt like, but I was like, I ain't never lose no spouse. You dig what I'm saying? So, but I had love from my brothers. You dig what I'm saying? From the team and from Tampa to Jacksonville, man, they came in there and the love was just in the air. So I never felt a dull moment. Now on stage, I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple times where I was just like, "Who get set together?" You know what I'm saying? But it was just like, you know what? You here. God has equipped you to be here. This is the moment. People are watching you right now. Continue to give them that work because you're helping so many people out that's watching you. And you know, like I say, man, my brothers, I gotta commend them so much, man. I don't feel it on stage when I'm with them. It's just when I look at them, I know we good.
And what makes your faith so strong? Because you've helped a lot of people, like you said, cope with what they're dealing with because they seen how strong that you are.
Man, God is real. And you know, I come from a church background, you know what I'm saying? But when you find your own relationship, this ain't about nobody else's relationship, this is all about me. It's my relationship with God. So I'm only speaking from experience and plus other people experience who are also God-fearing and they walk and talk in the same manner as me. And when you read the Bible, it gives you lessons. It teaches you. So when you have your own experience in the real world, a lot of people want to go straight to, I'm such of a good person. Just because you give good in the world don't mean your life going to be great.
That's right.
Because a lot of people would take what happened with you losing your cousin, and they would take that as God doesn't exist because that God would never allow that to happen. And you took it the other way.
Life. People gotta understand life. You think you a Taurus? You think you a Scorpio? No, where does this shit come from? You believe that over believing a higher power. I believe in a higher power and I understand how life goes. We can't get mad at how our life goes. We can only control our emotions and how we react to it. You see what I'm saying? And I done been in other traumas prior to this where I done had those moments and those fallouts, and then I was like, "Ooh, I'm tripping. If this small can have me trip out, I wouldn't be equipped to deal with this type of shit that nigga we done went through, nigga. What?" So I had to learn from the small battles. So when I learned from the small battles, it got me equipped. So when the big battle really, it's like, yeah, all that shit you been reading and all that shit you been talking about, nigga, this when you put that shit to use, nigga. So it's like, use it. This ain't a game. You feel me? And the strength that he's done granted me to keep going, bro, it's only him, bro. I got to go in front of people that make these folk laugh, bro. And because you got to teach while you doing this shit. It just ain't about entertaining, nigga. We teaching and learning together, nigga. I'm using my experience to teach you, but I'm also, whatever I'm learning, I'm showing you. And even my brothers have been through trauma, and we have learned together through them where we had to be there, nigga. I done seen my brother cry. We laugh, but I done seen both of these niggas cry. Where it's really like, nigga, we dead to in each other's face like, nigga, you got it, nigga. Don't you break, nigga. Don't you fucking break. You are who you are for a reason. We gonna be right here, and we gotta keep going. And through those moments is the reason why the dynamic is how it is and how it's moving, because we all God-fearing. And even through these traumas, bro, is the real lessons of you using what you know. You using your knowledge, because you can sit there and be like, oh, if that was me, this is what I would have. Nigga, the battle wasn't for you.
That's right. That's why they say you a spiritual being living a human existence. But just because you spiritual and you got God don't mean human stuff not going to happen.
Bro, we human, bro. Like, we human, bro. Like, we human. And the social media has taken the toll of trying to desensitize the enemy's plan and desensitize all of the enemy's wrongdoings. And they like, well, you're not emotional enough on Instagram. And it's like, that's not what you promote. You human, so you already know that's possible. I have to let you know that God is real and God is keeping me uplifted. God is in this situation that making sure I'm strong for my children. God is in the situation to make sure that I'm able to do this for you. God is in the situation to make sure that everybody is still reaching out to him, to giving him the praise even through the midst of pain, because y'all want to, as soon as something happens, you want to say, well, why me? Or question God. You're not even understanding the purpose when you start doing that. Once you start questioning, you will never find the answers. You got to sit and be still When you be still, he's going to guide you. He's going to direct you. And you'll be able to see that everybody that's not following the same, because when they speak, you will hear it. And when other people speak, I heard people don't understand, all the prayers, all the text messages, all the love that y'all was giving. I felt it. So it was like, okay, that's God's energy right there. Letting me know that these are other God-fearing people that's standing with me. So it's like once I move, I know I got 3-4 million people that's gonna move with me. Just make sure we keep the journey strong. We're not gonna be like Moses. Every time God tell him something, well, I don't think I'm equipped. I'm equipped because you told me to do it. So I just got to find the instructions. Where's the manual? Just sit and be still. The people are going to come. You'll get the signs. He's going to talk to you. But you don't move how the human mind would move. Only move in the spiritual mind. Because the human mind, we already know that. That's where the questions, that's where the doubt come in. That's where you feel like you're not going to be able to make it. But the spiritual mind going to always tell you a soldier. It don't matter how many scratches you got on your back. If he keep waking you up every morning, if he keep giving you the energy, nigga, you better strap on your motherfucking boots, nigga, and use whatever you going through as motivation to reach the finish line. Why would you not reach the finish line and you done went through all you done went through? I got to make it to the finish line.
I really wasn't trying to sadden you out this much, but fortunately, we do have more sad things to talk about because DC Young Fly, he seemingly was getting emotional during his Breakfast Club interview talking about the passing of his wife, and honestly, hearing the fans say what they were saying about them, like, honestly, this is my thing about fans and comments, and they're just gonna say something egregious just to get attention and likes because there's clout and click economy and likes on comments now, so they're just gonna do anything to see how much attention they can get, how many people will actually interact with them. That's just the world we live in, unfortunately. So they're gonna say something stupid and troll off and say dumb things. And honestly, it was really stupid and dumb for the fans to even come after DC Young Fly saying he's not being sad enough. One, when that whole situation happened, rest in peace to his wife. Unfortunately, she passed away after trying to get a mommy makeover, and I guess the surgery didn't go as planned and she ended up losing her life. So regardless of it all, it is a very sad situation, and you know, that was the mother of 2 kids, and now 2 kids or 3, I don't know how many kids they had. I'm trying to be as respectful as I possibly can. So all I know is a family lost their mother, and DC Young Fly, he was rarely seen after that. I didn't see him, and I think that's for a reason. He was grieving, he was doing what he possibly could. He popped out here and there. He finally really spoke at the funeral, and we got footage of that. And then, you know, he started to really pedal back into, because the man can't just be a recluse for the next 5 months. That's not going to get anybody anywhere, and he still has a family to take care of, so he still has to get back to work at some point. Kendrick Lamar has an amazing line in his song Father Time, and it's like his mama died, why is he going back to work so soon? His first reply was, son, it's life and bills ain't got no silver spoon. So regardless of it all, the bills have to get paid, and DC Young Fly has to go on the road. And he talks about how that first show was kind of hard, but he ended up pushing himself through it, and he talks about how God has really been the catalyst to get him through all of this. So to see people even come for him about that, saying he hasn't been sad enough, no, he's just been trying to use this moment to really preach faith and preach hope, and honestly, that is good. I'm glad he's doing that, because that's the best route to take with this. And you know, it's not being mad at the surgeon or being mad at anything that really in particular happened. Unfortunately with these things, you know the risk, you know what comes with something like that about to happen once you get on that table. So that's why they have them go through all types of tests and checks to make sure that their body could sustain the type of body transformation that they're about to succumb to. So regardless of it all, like I said, sad situation. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to DC Young Fly's wife, Jackie O. I'm sure she surely will be missed. I send my condolences. What are your thoughts on all of this? Do you feel like DC Young Fly wasn't emotional enough for social media? Like, social media should be anything you have to be emotional for. I mean, I would rather you keep your emotions off of social media, but we live in this world where everybody wants to know about these celebrity lives and what's going on in them 24/7, especially when something as viral as what it was happened. Like, I tried to stay away from it because, like I said, this is a tragedy. Regardless of it all, it's not meant for clickbait and clout. So now that DC Young Fly is speaking, I'm trying to at least give him the light and honestly spread his message, because that is good message to spread. I am Savvy Mike. This is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.